I saw this, I was like, bro, BBC on VTubers is crazy on my YouTube recommended. Was not expecting that today.
Huh? Kaboom!
Ooh, man. Okay, so I go to my YouTube recommends today, okay? Oh my god. So I'm like looking at my YouTube recommended as I do. And sometimes, if you guys aren't new here, a lot of times I will bring random videos, even if they're like a minute long, to chat for show and tell. Like, look what I found the other day that was recommended to me on my timeline. I wasn't expecting this one. This one was a curveball. Okay, for some f***ing reason, alright? For some reason, BBC News, it like did a short video on the rise of VTubers. Like, I feel like this is the Eye of Sauron. I'm not sure that I want to be recognized by. Yeah. Like, the Eye of Normies has gazed upon us, and I don't know if we can take it back. Like, I wonder what they think of VTuber is. I just have to know.
Hype's building here for tonight's headliners.
So excited. Oh my god. I've never been before, so this is my first time.
How excited are you for this event?
So excited.
Bro, she's got a fauna hat on. Did you see that?
This is my first time.
How excited are you
She says she loves fauna.
for this event?
So excited.
I'm quite excited, but
they're quite excited to see the
tonight's show's a
VTuber.
little different from concerts you might have been to before. These guys are here to see their favorite VTubers, virtual content creators and streamers.
VTuber!
Meet other people.
Well, who's this one? Massive, something about Bat Massive.
Who like VTubers.
He's got a
because it
flag!
can be a bit weird to bring it up with people who don't know what they're about.
Just seems to get bigger and bigger. I've never seen the queues like this.
I feel like the way they're explaining it is like how we used to feel about anime. Like, oh, I kind of like anime, but, you know, it's kind of weird to talk about, you know, mainstream. I didn't know, like, people would be going around with the flag of their Oshi, you know?
It's very much like a concert and gig like all kind of others. It's just got its own, you know, VTuber spin on it, so...
Oh, man.
This is the opening night for Vexpo in Birmingham.
How does she do that without sounding like... This is what I always wonder. Like, how do you not hear the bounce when she's talking and moving?
It stands for VTuber Expo, and Phoebe Chan is getting it all started on the main stage.
I am a 2.5D idol, singer-songwriter, and voice actor who
wait, isn't this the one that... Okay, I feel like I've seen her before. Like, a while back, she used to VTube a lot, and then she decided she wanted to more do, like, idol stuff, like IRL idol stuff. And dancing. I think this is her. I feel like I heard about her a while back. I think I don't know if she, like, technically graduated, but, like, I remember hearing that she was, like, gonna focus on IRL stuff.
songs and performs them on both the real life and the virtual stage.
Unless I'm, like, misremembering.
I love it so much being
Look at everybody in there. Look at them. Look at them go. Look at their glow sticks. How cute.
Now something like this.
Doll.
Most VTubers are real
I
people.
really want to get a cutout of myself at one of these cons, man. Am I cool enough to have a cutout?
Controlling
Stay in
animated characters from home through motion capture tech. A bit like digital puppets. They then stream live on
it's Doki and Limes.
platforms like Twitch and YouTube, usually anonymously. That means they can appear anywhere in the world, including one-to-one in these meet and greet booths being set up next door.
Depending on who you're explaining it to, you get some interesting looks. I'll be like,
Oh,
yeah,
man,
so
it's
I
Limes.
stream video games, and they're like, oh, that's cool. How do you feel about being on camera all the time? And it's like, well, I'm not on camera. It's like, wait, you don't use a camera? I was like, well, no. Like, you know anime, and you can see the look in their eyes, and you're like, yeah, anime. I pilot like a virtual anime girl that mirrors my movements, and then depending on like the age group that I'm talking to, you can just see the confusion setting
Oh my
in.
god. Okay, I've gone to a couple meet and greets, and this little kid came up to me, right? And he like put on the headphones, and he's like, "Do you know about Pokemon?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Which one's your favorite?" And he's like, "Pikachu. What about you?" And I'm like, "Squirtle." And his eyes got real big. And he grinned, and I was like, but you like Pikachu, right? Pikachu's your favorite? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, Pikachu! like, like his mom came over like, what is this anime harlot doing? And she's like, wait, are you a real person? Like, she puts on the headphones. So I'm like, yeah, I'm a real person. She's like, what did you say to my son? I said, do you like Pokemon? You can't. I'm not saying anything I wouldn't like. But she was so confused. She was just like, whoa, you know? And I think she was okay with it, but like her gears were turning. Like she walked away and she was like still like scratching her head. Like you could tell like she still didn't know what to do with that information.
And they're like, oh, okay. It's like this amazing marriage of like technology and art, which I think
yeah,
is
like she wasn't even like necessarily offended or worried about her kid. She was just kind of curious, but then she was like also like puzzled, right? Like she did like
awesome. It's
like,
really
whoa.
nice to be able to actually have that character because
she
you know,
couldn't fully like comprehend it, like what was
and go
happening.
outside,
I guess
I have complete privacy.
VTubers have been huge
I
in
mentally
pop
stun
culture
locked
for a
her
while
on
now.
accident.
Hololive concerts in Japan have drawn in tens of thousands of fans. Now they're becoming much more popular in the West too, and they're bringing in-person IRL events with them.
I only really got into it about like a lot of people 2020 when lockdown happened. So
COVID,
I mean,
brother.
I had a lot of time at home, so just on YouTube a lot.
I discovered them on TikTok first, and I was like, wow, these are quite interesting people. So I just
Yeah, one of these days I will figure out how to make how to pop off on TikTok, okay? One of these days I'm gonna spread the word of the Mooligans far and wide. I'm trying over here.
I decided to start watching them, and it's been like this since like 2022 now.
Events just for VTubers are still pretty new in Europe, but Vexpo has seen big growth since it started last year.
A lot of my friends
I feel like VTubers aren't that new, but they are new for BBC, I bet. You know? I feel like we're like animals at a zoo, and they're like, have you heard of this new type of animal? Crazy.
look abroad to America.
Yeah, the mainstream is like, whoa!
For example, there was a big convention called Offkai, or they would look to Japan and see all of these big 3D lives. And they wanted it to come to the UK. I also wanted it to come to the UK too. And one day I just thought, I'm going to do it. I'm going to try.
As an IRL event,
This
it's very new to the
weekend,
UK.
we are
Okay, yeah, fair.
expecting
Oh, another
our
one.
ticket-
Another one. This person's got corn. It just says come, and then corn. What?
Sales unique is 2,200, and foot traffic across the weekend is going to be 6,000.
That's crazy.
This is such a large increase compared to last year.
And they're getting more popular online too. We spoke to live streaming platform Twitch, which told us people here in the UK are spending 3 times as many hours watching VTuber streams all total compared to a year ago.
Like,
Wow,
if it's like this
that
now,
is huge. That is a huge increase.
chances are we can take this into the future and we'll get bigger and bigger.
Like, dang!
So
The British are
even
coming!
more new fans in the West jump on board.
True.
This event could be getting even busier and louder next year.
I like the come corn flag. That was great. This reminds me of the Brody phenomenon and how they treated us in the 2010s. Did they also have a section from BBC on you? Oh, God. I just imagine somebody's grandma in the UK is like, oi, you know, I was on the telly and I discovered this new technology. Have you ever heard of a VTuber? A VTuber? They're crazy, isn't it? That's what I imagine. That's what I imagine right now. Somebody's grandma is just like, wow, this is insane. Anyway. Oh, man. That's true. I wonder how big like Beetle and Neurosum are over there. I don't know. 11 out of 10 accent, thanks. Blah, 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 blah. But yeah, I saw this. I was like, bro, BBC on VTubers is crazy on my YouTube recommended. Was not expecting that today. Was not expecting that today. But yes. So I had to share that as you know, my show and tell, because I saw that and I was like, what the hell? That's crazy. Giggity goo to Belboo. What in the username? Giggity goo to Belboo. I feel like I've made it, guys. I feel like I've made it, you know? Thanks for the sub. Yep. I'm certain I've made it. From that username alone. Like, that was a username of all time. with my name in it. Yep. I have made it. Yeah, poor like boomers are like, bro, I still don't understand fully what a Hatsune Miku is. Like, what the fuck am I watching?